I'm making this little baby hat using the bee stitch in the round on circular needles. It's quite easy. It's a 2+1 cast on with a 4-row repeat. I cast on and I did a few rows of knit so that I could get this little roll at the edge, and then I started. The first row is a purl row, purl all stitches, and that's what I'm doing now. Of course, you know how to do the purl stitch. If you don't, you can watch my video on how to do the purl stitch. And that's the last purl stitch. Of course, you always put marker to show the beginning of the row. And now we're going to do the row 2, which is a knit row. So you put your yarn in back and you're going to knit 1, then you're going to knit 1 below. That means you put the needle in the stitch below, put it up and pull off the needle, and then knit 1, and again knit 1 in the stitch below, pull it off and knit 1, and you repeat that all the way around. It's knit 1 and knit 1 below, and that's round 2. I'm going to show you one more time, or a few more times. You put your needle in the stitch below, put your yarn around and pull them both off. Knit 1 into the stitch below, pull them both off and knit 1. You might want to practice before you start this with a needle that has a sharper point than mine. This is my very well-worn number 8 circular needle that I use for everything. But there you go. Knit 1, knit stitch below, knit that off. Now you're at the end of round 2 and you're ready for the 4th row, which is just purl all the stitches. So after you pull your marker off, put the yarn in front and just purl all the way around. And that is the end of row 2. So you slip your marker off, you put your yarn in front, and the next row, row 3, is purl all the stitches all the way around. And the last few purl stitches, which will be the end of row 3. Now slip your marker off, put your yarn in the back again, and we're ready for row 4, which is a knit row, and this time we're going to knit 2 and then start the repeat of knitting below, knit 1, knit below, knit 1, and repeat that all the way across the row. And those are the 4 rows for doing the bee stitch in the round. Now, I love this little hat. It's so sweet. You can use any hat pattern. It can be a pattern for a striped hat, a plain hat, a ribbed hat, but you can substitute this pattern and follow the original pattern for when to decrease and how many stitches to put on, etc., etc. So be brave, give yourself a chance to try something new. Try the bee stitch in the round. It's adorable, and you know what to do, all the social media stuff, and like me and write to me, etc., etc. So till next time, everyone, happy knitting!